My son of 32 weeks passed away very recently. We knew it was going to happen, so we invited our closest family to say goodbye to him at the hospital. I've always had a very difficult relationship with my dad, but I decided that this was an important thing for him to be a part of. I also needed someone who could take care of our 3-year-old son at home while we were at the hospital, and I was giving birth to our stillborn son. He calls me the day before he arrives, asking when I expect to give birth. I tell him that I do not know exactly, since the birth is induced and it can take anywhere between hours to days for my body to react to the medication. He responds, "Well, I need to let my work know how long I'll be away, so I need a better time frame than that." I repeat myself, as I literally do not know when I'll go into labor, but he keeps pressing me for a more precise answer with quotes like, "The hospital must know," "Just ask a doctor, they will know," etc. In the end, my husband has to grab the phone and tell my dad to figure it out with his work. My dad then arrives with his girlfriend and is, throughout the entire day, extremely visibly distraught. I think to myself, wow, he really cares, and I feel incredibly bad for him. But I also notice some strange behavior from him. Throughout the 3 hours he was there, he just places himself in a corner, in a complete zombie state. He doesn't once console me or my husband. He doesn't once take the initiative to go for a walk with our 3-year-old son or talk to him. He just sits there without a single word, and I have to handle my son while I am also trying to arrange paperwork with the hospital about my stillborn baby. The only thing my dad tells me that day is, "You should probably go home to 3-year-old's name. He is very confused and he needs you." At this point, I had just given birth to my son 3 hours prior, and prior to that, been hospitalized for bleeding. My dad then ends up walking out of the room and taking the elevator down. My husband, being a bit worried about him, follows and asks him what is going on. My dad then looks at him and says, "Girlfriend's name, and I broke up." My husband doesn't react much with other than telling him he is sorry. My husband also decides to keep it from me for the time being because I am dealing with enough grief at that point. Later in the day, we all return home. My dad still sitting motionless on the couch, staring into the room. His girlfriend gets up to use the bathroom, and he then turns to me with tears in his eyes and drops the bomb on me as well. We broke up, but I don't want to talk about it right now. Clearly he was trying to keep this announcement a secret from his now ex, since he waited to tell me until she left the room. In that moment, I can't take it anymore. I glare at him and I tell him, "I cannot handle this right now, and I think you need to leave. Don't contact me." I needed my dad that day. My mom passed away some time ago, and my husband's parents live halfway across the world. I needed my dad more than I had ever needed him, and instead of embracing me, telling me he loves me, telling me he loves our son, comforting me, he is lost in his own grief over his fucking breakup. I don't even know if a single tear that day was shed for my son. At the same time, I can't felt but feel bad for him. But couldn't he have waited a couple of days to tell me about this? Why did I need to know it on that day? I'm probably just an asshole. I really don't know, but I needed to vent it out.